Hello guys, and today I'm going to be doing a review for the Valentino Rossi, the game. So, obviously this is going to be where I go through the pros and cons, and then my overall conclusion of the game. So, yeah, in the background you can see some 250 two-stroke gameplay around South Africa. I think it's Fasika. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's like Fasika. I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah. So, let's get into the pros. So, first of all, the graphics. Now, this year the graphics are much improved. It's probably because it's now on only on PS4, Xbox One, and what do we call it? PC. Instead of last year's MotoGP 15 game, which was on PS4, PS3, Xbox One, Xbox 360, and PC. So that has improved a lot. Plus like the track layouts, how there's more banking where there is, and it's in Donington probably the best one, because normally on Donington games you normally get the sort of last corner sort of flat, but they've got it as it's sort of downhill, which it is in real life, which I think's I think that's very good. So yeah, second of all, I'm gonna go the AI. Now it's all 50-50 this one. Now the AI, they are very, well, you'll see, I'm sort of just clearing off. But the AI, they seem to be very good in their tyres, which means if you race them, now it seems, if you're on a 500, 800, 990, or all the GP bikes now, you can be faster than them, but then they will quickly catch you up towards the end, because they are just pros at the tyre life. But it would be nice. It would be better if, you know, we had like so in the race you can see difference between the AI's tyre choice. So maybe like Marquez would go with two softs and Ross with two hard, so Mark would clear off and then he would come backwards till at the end of the race, whereas Rossi would be slow towards the start but be really fast towards the end. Yeah. Then we've got we got the content. Now that's very good. This is a very good thing, especially because by the end of 2015 I was pretty much bored of it, but I still played it because I enjoyed it, but it was a bit boring just doing the exact same thing over and over again with nothing really to do. But with this, now you got the ranch, different types of races at the ranch. You got the I think it's the R1 races. You got the drift races, the rally car races. You got the GP bikes as well, plus 250, plus 125s, plus 500s, plus 990s and 800s, plus last year as well. There's a lot of content, it's a lot. Obviously, it's very good. So you got the career mode. The career mode is much improved from last year. Last year, it was good that you could create your own team, but that's really the only good thing. It was just exactly the same. Whereas this year, you're part of the academy, and you can race Rossi at his ranch and be in the rally, be at the Monza rally show and do endurance races and take part in races and train, and plus you've got social media. That's the same, but it's like a bit better, I'd say, because you can play like voices, and the fact that you have a rider skills, which means that at the start you have your riders like at 40 and everything, and then as you progress with training and during the races, you'll get better and better as you go through the championships and training, until then you can be an absolute pro. Yeah, be like 90 stuff. Yeah. So then we got the VR46 like points and catalogue sort of thing. This is sort of something to make you to motivate you, because it's about a million. You have to get, I think it's 1,000,000 VR46 points or something like that to complete it all. And I need 600 grand because I've got to get the championship or the wanted t-shirts. That's all I've got to get now. But like, it's something to motivate you to carry on. Plus, you got all the helmet choices as well for yourself, and leathers and boots and even motocross and stuff, or even the R1 races. You can have your separate own leathers, which is very good. So, yeah. So we got the physics. This has been improved because last year you could sort of just turn the bike in and there wouldn't really, you sort of just not get any feeling as you turn in. You just turn in. Whereas this one, if you turn in, like, you won't just turn. You can't just turn and go full angle, when you're in 5th gear going 150 miles an hour or whatever. Now, if you do that, because if you did do that, you'd probably fall off. So it's obviously limited to the lowest angle you can get to, which is very good. Plus, I think it's good that the rear end can be more controlled, but the front tyre is a bit weak, I'll say, because you can't late brake as much as you used to be able to on GP15, as you could shift down the gears. You could get from like 6th to 2nd within like 2 seconds or something like that. Whereas now it takes about 4 seconds to get down there. So yeah. Finally, it's the realism, because because if you do go in hot, normally you can sort of, on 50 you could just keep it on the track. Whereas this, if you overshoot it, you can't stop it, and if you go on the grass, you try and turn at 60 odd or over miles an hour, you're gonna the rear end's just come round and spat you off. Yeah, and also with when you brake, because obviously the more you shift, the quicker you shift down, the more the rear end comes round. Yeah. Now, the cons. Now, also I want actually the pros. Everything else is brilliant. The historic events, the challenges. But yeah, so now the cons. There are 2 things: online and tyre wear. I think we'll go online first. Basically, the online, it's obviously improved, but the lag is not improved at all. There's less disconnections, but like, it's just very laggy, so they just need to fix that. And then finally, probably the worst thing, tyre wear. The thing with tyre wear is, even on 250s, not on 125s or Moto 3s, but on Moto 2s, 250s, 500s, the 4-strokes and the GP bikes, if you push the front to its limit, but save the rear end will, for some reason, become very loose, even though on the thing where it shows the tyre life, it says that the front tyre is completely dead. Your rear tyre is just spinning up every corner, and when you completely try and wreck the rear, the front, and you got nothing on the rear tyres, but you got quite a bit on the front tyres. The front tyres sort of die. So I think that's a bit glitched, and they need to sort that, because it's not exactly realistic, because the front end is very weak, so it's sort of the weak spot, whereas last year was the rear end. But yeah, so you can't really it is, you can push the front brake quite a lot, but being that might be the reason. But I just don't get why when your when your front tyre's dead, you're not like turning in and almost losing it. You know, almost losing it and have to pick it up to not crash. It's, it's just a bit weird. And then when you try and save the tyre, it's trying to save the rear tyre, the front then starts to go down. So it's a bit weird, and I think it needs to be sorted. But yeah, that is pretty much all it is. But with with the add-ons as well, I think that's good. But I think it is good that we get more historic events because I'm not sure if you get more tracks, but I'm hoping they're going to bring maybe more tracks in, because that would be good from the historic events. And then plus with the double VR 46 points, that would really help in long-lap races, considering it is 32,000, I think, if you win. Now I've undefeated in online races so far. Yes, go me. A bit weird, but yeah, I've messed up both races, but still won because I'm a pro. But yeah, guys, that's my review. Bit better than last year's, because last year's it was awful. You couldn't even hear me with what I was saying, and plus I didn't really say much. I said that it's a great game. I never really went on the bad stuff. But yeah, I mean, everything's fine. The weather, just the AI. They're very bad at these are very bad at the rain. Wish I'll be a bit improved, like with the wet weather riders. Like if with Petrucci, if it's like raining, Petrucci would suddenly be at the front battling for first and second. That'd be nice. That'd be good. Anyway, guys, it's been Jeff from 465. I'll see you in the next video. See ya.